Hey, Bryan Young with ProTinkerToys.com, ProTinkerToys.com. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and give it a thumbs up. Okay, so this is a new item. I would say it's a brand new item. It came out, I think, last year or maybe this year. But this is the Big Block Shootout from AFX. Big Block Shootout. And it is a two-car. It has two cars. You can do up to 6 different layouts, okay? And it is basically, this set was made for Horizon Hobbies, okay? Racemasters, AFX basically just made this set strictly for Horizon Hobby. And it's got logos for Losi Racing, which is Losi inspired racing. So that kind of a tie into Horizon Hobbies, okay? And so we picked up a bunch of these sets because I want to try to have as much Racemasters as I can. And I just want to set up, show you guys basically what this set is, okay? It's just another medium-sized set, okay? HO style racing, okay? And, you know, AFX and Auto World are two of the major companies. And we're just the track is exactly the same for Auto World and Racemasters, okay? And we're gonna set this up and then we're gonna do a demo and show you exactly what's in it. So let's kind of open it up first and show you what's inside. So all of the Racemasters sets have, they basically are in a card, kind of like a cardboard egg carton. I call them an egg carton, okay? And everything is neatly displayed or packed exactly where it goes, to where when you're finished, everything just fits right back in here. If you're done racing, you can put everything right back. These are the two cars. You've got the Ford Mustang and the Chevy. They are really nice cars. Now, see, the difference between Racemaster, it's all about speed, okay? And that's the thing. It's all about their new motor and chassis that's in Racemasters, okay? These are their chassis. These are their motors. It's a sealed motor where Auto Worlds are, some of them are sealed, but most of them, you know, you can take apart and tweak them. Where with these, you can't. You're stuck with the car that you have, okay? So you'll see the speed of this compared to Auto World. And these are the two cars that you get in this set, okay? And that's what people do. Most people, and I'm just telling you as a retailer, I'm just telling you, the most people, when they buy Racemasters, they're buying for the cars. They're wanting the speed. It's all about speed with Racemasters and AFX, Racemasters AFX, okay? And so that's the key thing. So we basically have our cars. Now, these are the guardrails that go around a couple of the curves. And this is the only thing that I did not like when I was doing a pre-inspection, is that there is little tape here, and it's an adhesive, all right? So that when you set this up, you have to peel that off. So when you've set it up, that means it's there. And if you peel it off, then you're going to lose that stickiness. They should have done clips on the bottom, okay, so that you can take it on and off, all right? That's my only downside of what they did here. Now, this is nice, though. This is really cool, okay? All right. And see how it says AFX Losi Racing?
You could put a ProTinkerToys sticker on there.
Yeah, we could. We could do a Pro Tinker sticker right here. All right, so we've got these. We've got your outer curves. outer curves, because this right here is a standard curve. And as you can see, this is not the same radius. So an outer curve would go right here. And this is an outer. And this is a half of a standard straight. Okay? Or half of a standard straight. And then you have your curve. Yeah, I'm sorry, curve. Right, yeah. So you get your straights. You get 3 straights. And you get your guardrails and your T-hand throttles and your triple transformer. Now, this is what most people like about Racemasters, is their adjustable speed transformers where you get beginner, intermediate, and expert, which gives you different speeds and different, because you've got basically 8 volt, 12 volt, and 22 volt. See, that's why Racemasters cars are moving, because you have 22 volts going to the track. Now you could take this transformer and plug it into an Auto World transformer or track, and you would have the same 22, 16, and 8 volts. But 8 volts on the layout is great for kids. All right, so that's all the components. We don't really need this. Okay, so we're gonna set this track up, and this is a simple layout. Okay, now here, and I'll explain about the layout after we set it up, but you know, really, it's not really complicated to set the thing up. Just get everything ready, what you need. They have these little bands and everything, pull these off. And normally you start with your terminal track and you move clockwise. That's the best way to do it. These are the 18-inch, and then you have your standard curves, and then your half standard curves. So I'm not gonna talk a lot because we're gonna be speeding up through there. But the first thing you want to do, one tip, is when you connect the track, you want to make sure that these parts right here don't get bent. All right, that's a key part. Okay. You want to make sure that they go snugly together, okay? Right here. Sometimes these lips don't connect, all right? And so you want to watch that. Make sure that it goes together nice and snugly. See, the old Aurora track basically had a clip here and a clip here, and so you would clip it like this and they would break. Well, then they came out with this track. All right, so the first one, we're going to snap it right here. Regular curve. This track is 6 feet by 4 feet. So it fits, well, 6 feet 1 inch. So it fits perfectly on a sheet of plywood.
How big is this thing?
This is a 4x8 sheet. Okay, then 15 inch. Now, the only thing I don't like about these layouts that are not a figure 8 is the outside lane is always the longest lane unless you have crossover tracks. And I don't know why they don't put crossover tracks. Well, I know why, because the cars are so fast that they crash into each other. They need to design a 15-inch crossover track. Now, what do I mean by that? A 15-inch, see, your standard crossovers are 9-inch. You need a longer crossover where the car is basically not, it's a smoother curve, because this crossover is a very fast and abrupt turn. Where if you have a gradual switch, the car is going to slide into that, okay? I'm just babbling basically. And normally the tracks just slide together. You always want to make sure that, double check to make sure your connections are right. Now we need a outer radius. See right there, one of those little tabs bent. And it's easy to do too. They just sometimes will catch, and that metal gets behind that piece, and you don't want that to happen because then it messes up the track. See how it gets on the back side? You got to put your finger there to hold it. See? There we go. Sometimes you have to slide it on the other side. Okay. All right, and then we got this one here. Now there is extra track here because you can do up to 6 different layouts. And you double check 15, 15. See this, all this extra track is for the other 5 layouts that you can do from this kit, okay? So you know, so these are the extra pieces from another layout. So when I'm talking about the inner lane, okay, so this is the fastest lane right here, because obviously you're going, this is the farther for this guy. So right now, let's just kind of do this real quick. So he's inside, 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 inside. Now he's the outside, outside, outside. Now he's the inside, 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 outside, outside, but inside, 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 outside, inside. So he's got more insides than outsides. Okay, so the inside is obviously shorter length. So that's why they need to design maybe that's what I do, is just design a 15-inch curved track. That would be pretty cool. All right, so now we do the guardrails. Now these right here, so let's see where they've got these, see, and they don't show you where the guardrails are. Let's look at here. Okay, so they've got 3 of them. They've probably got them right here. I'd rather not pull that tape off. Hand me that roll of tape right there. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll just tape these on right now. This is going to be the demo set. Huh? That'll be at the club members only. So if you're a club member, you'll be able to buy the demo set. So here's how they're going to look when you peel the tape off. And we're just taping these on, and because they don't have clips. Now I have some Auto World clips. These come in the Stock Car Showdown, and they basically just clip on the bottom of the track. And you can get any type of clip, and that will actually hold that. See that right there? And then we'll put another one. We'll put another one right here. We'll just tape that right here. And then your guardrails, you probably want guardrails right here on most of the other curves. Thing about guardrails, especially with Racemasters at full speed, is that you need something, especially on the curve. But the thing to understand about all these sets is they're pretty much generally the same. You're just buying different cars. That's why I came up with all the different sort of, you know, it just depends on how much track you like. If you like the cars, you're buying it because of the cars. I mean, these are nice cars. Racemasters cars, AFX cars by Racemasters are nice cars. I mean, I'm not gonna say they're not. They're just speed, pure speed. So if you want to run around 1,000,000 miles an hour around a track, that's fine. And there are a lot of people that like that. I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying that there's 2 different classes of racing. I think it's more kind of a authentic racing, because really no car goes 1,000 miles an hour. Matter of fact, well, the guy with the Indian, what was his name? What was that guy with the Indian motorcycle? You know, he went 210 miles an hour in a motorcycle. Can you imagine a 1,000 mile an hour car? Okay, so it comes with this Racemasters car. Now the only thing that Racemasters kind of skimps in their sets is the length of their hand throttles. Okay, it is kind of short. Okay, I mean, they could put at least 6 foot of this in it, and I'm sure it wouldn't have changed the price that much. That's my opinion. Now, they do sell extra hand throttles longer, but, you know, give the person at least...
Nice so that when it falls, it doesn't hit the floor.
Correct. And you plug that in, and then we have our transformer, our triple transformer. Okay, so we have the layout set up. Everything is pretty much, and then in their instructions, which I've talked about, it shows about maintenance of the cars, the guide braids. It shows about maintaining your car, cleaning the tires, adjusting the wheels, cleaning the axles from grease, cleaning or replacing pickup shoes with the racer, which gets off the grime, so you have good contacts. So it's all your tune-ups, and this is what you should do, a good tune-up. Now, most of the cars, you know, they're brand new. They've only been tested. You can see on the car, it's been tested in China. They've done a test on the track before they pack it. Okay, they might even do a random test. So let's just see how fast these cars are. Okay, now that's 8 volts. You see how the car never comes off the track? Now let's see what 16 volts is. Whoa, now we come off. And then we have the Chevy. And we crashed again. Now you see he's got all the outer curves. Now some people could say, well, the guy that's on the outside curve, he can use all the guardrails, so he can go faster. So that's why he's got a faster lane. So you could say that if you're going pure speed, because I can't hug the curves. You know why? See, I can't hug the curves, so I'm going to crash down here. See, I crashed down here again. So let's put a guard, but I still can't use a guardrail if I'm on the inside lane. They don't work because you can't. You're still going to slide off.
I mean, they did learn that you are a superior racer.
Well,
When did they learn that?
Well, no, I'm not a superior racer. I just took advantage of my brother because, see, I just not kidding. Because he didn't realize I had a turbo button.
When would they be able to tune into the races?
The races are on Monday night. Monday night at 8 o'clock is the next big race, and we're going to be, the first race is going to be on the 132nd track, which is going to be the Ninko Elevated. It's going to be, and we're racing in Tinkertown. Okay, Tinkertown is the town that the layout is set up in. It's called Tinkertown 500. I think it's called. So this is the set. It comes with 2 cars. They're really nice cars. Now, there are several reasons why people love Racemaster over Auto World. Okay, Auto World. Here's basically the two camps. Racemasters has by far the best chassis and the motor. We can all agree with that. That their chassis and their speed of their car is the best. Okay, and I'll admit that they're just completely speed. The bodies, on the other hand, okay, that would be the difference. Okay, who makes the most detailed and authentic looking bodies? Okay, and that I would have to give to Auto World. Okay, but Racemasters, I mean, these are nice, really nice chassis. Okay, They look authentic, okay? But it's how much detail, the stickers, the tempo printing that is done to the car to give it that extra look to it. And that's why people buy Auto World too. Racers, I mean, I have a bunch of guys they're into the speed, okay? The African community, for example, they love speed. They love these cars because they just want to go fast. And that's really awesome, okay? I grew up on Thunderjets, which are a slower car, okay? And that's why this is so fun, is that everybody has their different speed, okay, that they like to race. See, an Racemasters also puts a fake, it kind of looks like an interior of a real car, okay? It's kind of like an interior of the car, if you can see that. So this is the big block shootout, and we're gonna do a race real quick here. Okay, so I will be I'll be on the inside lane, and so my brother can be on the outside lane. He is Timbo. What's his name? Timbo from our races on Saturday or Monday nights, and he's gonna race the Chevy.
Lola. Isn't that Lola? Oh, you mean this one?
Yeah, they don't. Now, one other thing.
For another video, or gonna just roll this?
Yeah, now one other thing. When you buy this set, I did notice that you get one free subscription of the new AFX app for 1 year, and it's basically a race, Power of the Race, which is a race controller app to control your car for speed and everything, and it interfaces with the track. Okay, race control features counting laps up to 999, races up to 10 hours. Displays race laps and elapsed time, broadcast on big screen TV, much more. And this is coming, and you get 1 year free of this when you buy this set, okay? Also, when you buy it from ProTinkerToys.com, guess what you get free? A CUDA! CUDA! You also get a CUDA. Hold on, let me go over here and get you what a CUDA is. Oh, they're over here. So this is a CUDA.
Show the speed difference.
Yeah, we'll show you the speed limit. So that's a Thunderjet. Okay. And this is a Thunderjet. It doesn't have the magnet power because it's accurate speed. You don't want to go full throttle, but you want to try to win at the fastest you can without crashing. So you get a free CUDA with every set. All right, you ready? So this is
That's a short line, isn't it?
yes, it is. It is less than 3 feet of cable. Okay.
That much for social distancing.
That's right. Yeah, social distancing. Okay, so he gets ahead of me because I'm the inside lane. I have to start here. Of course, he just takes off. Oh, you're gonna do a practice lane?
I'll get it.
See that? He hugged the inside curve. He hugged the curves, which that means he can keep going faster. Now he's going faster. Now he's really going faster. Okay, now we're going to go turbo. Now we're going to go 22 volts. You ready for this?
Not
Here
really.
we go. Oh. That's 22 volts.
What's the standard auto world?
It's 14 volt. Auto world is 14 volts.
These seem to go pretty fast.
They are fast.
I think I'm gonna take a country drive. This doesn't slow down though. But one boost, and it's like with the boost, turbo.
Turbo, to me, is too much power. That's
It is.
my
Well, yeah,
opinion.
because you can't. There's no. It's either go or no go.
And this is the big block shootout. You get 3 different layouts, about 22 feet of track, 22 to 23 feet of track.
There's no counter, is there?
No counter in this. See how he keeps speeding up?
With the turbo, though, I notice it's either faster, you can't really move along.
You don't want me to catch him. Watch, he's gonna speed up again. I'm gonna have to speed up a little bit, but I gotta watch so I don't crash. He won't let me catch him.
Am I supposed to?
No.
Oh. I'm just trying to get to the picnic area. Good gravy.
He's catching up to me. He's on the outside seeing I crash. So that is the, this is the one of 6 layouts you can build, okay? And then 6 volts, or 8 volts, this is the slowest speed right here. You can go full throttle.
These are nice little cars, though. You can almost see the inside dash.
See, that's full throttle right there.
And let me go the inside lane. I could have kept my same car, actually, couldn't I?
You could.
Oh, well, you had a helmet protecting you. The
Correct.
differences between this track and the auto world track. Do you like this better? Different? Notice the difference? These cars are a little different too.
I really don't notice a difference. I mean, because I'm a novice driver.
That's why it's important to hear your perspective.
I like them both.
Oh.
Well, I will, you know, and to be fair and to be honest to people, some people say that the connections for Auto World and Racemasters that they think they think there's a difference. Okay, that the molds for Auto World, I mean for Aurora. I mean, it says Aurora on it. You see where it says Aurora Racemasters? Okay. I don't know how they got away with Aurora, but they have been using the word Aurora. But everybody has their own molds. Now, are the tolerances the same on the molds? I don't see how there's a difference. Now, it could be microscopic or it could be just so minute. But sometimes it feels like the track, this connection right here, is smoother on a Racemaster. But then I've had Racemasters sets where it's not. I like to tell people these are made in a Chinese factory, thousands of them at a time. They don't inspect every single one of them. And I've had Racemasters pieces that are bad, okay? And I've had Auto World that are bad. I like to tell people, listen, these are toys. They're made in a factory that makes thousands of them at a time. You have to expect that there's going to be a variant or a flaw in the quality in the manufacturing, and that's with any company you deal with, especially Apple. Okay. So this is the big block set from Racemasters. Special offer inside, which is the racing app. It's available through ProTinkerToys.com, ProTinkerToys.com. But if you buy it from me, absolutely free, you're going to get a 1970 Cuda, Dan Gurney Plymouth Cuda in the set, just to have fun with. And you can race the Ford Mustang with your Cuda and see how it goes. There he's coming. Dan Gurney's ahead. Oh, he crashes. Ah, come on, Dan.
I taped my tires.
Oh, you taped your tires. There's Dan Gurney coming around the corner here again. And he's got Ennies that coming up. Oh, and he's passing. Here comes Dan Gurney coming up from behind. Oh, he's coming up from behind. Oh, he wiped out again.
Can't keep up with me.
Oh, yeah.
Taped my tires.
He taped his tires. There he goes. Coming around. Dan Gurney coming around. And that's the set that you get at Professor Tinker's. Now this set right here, this is our demo set.
I take my tires.
Thank you very much. This set will be yes, that's very good. You can keep taping the tire if you want.
I take my tires.
You can get some tape and put it over your mouth if you want.
Because I use tape.
What was I going to say before you interrupted me?
Tape.
Oh, yeah, you're not supposed to use tape. You're sandpaper. You want to get them to be rough. I don't know who you told you tape, but I think that because tape is sticky, so that's going to stick.
Well, it removes grime and dust and dirt. And my manager from Team Young
I see. Okay.
told me.
So the demo set will be available at ProTinkerToys.com. The club set. You'll get a special discount from the club when you buy this set. This is the demo set at ProTinkerToys.com. ProTinkerToys.com. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell button. Thank you for watching this video. And don't forget the item number for this set is 22022. 22022.